I mean, quite honestly, it should be compulsory for everybody to spend a couple of months on a piece of land every year to get that connection, to have a sense that we belong to the landscape. The landscape doesn't belong to us, you know. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that we make, is that we look at a piece of land and we say that that belongs to me, without realizing, or at least when you spend a bit of time on it, you suddenly realize that it's not so much that I'm a guardian of this land, but I am its servant for the time that I'm here. And that I belong to it as opposed to it belonging to me. It's kind of cool. The first time my mom ever brought me up here, it was the second day that I was in Ireland, and we walked over and onto that piece of land, and I had this amazing sense that I'd come home. And that was a huge surprise to me, because I mean, I had no intention ever of leaving Africa, and it really was difficult to kind of leave. But by the same token, whatever knowledge my ancestors had accrued on this piece of land, it gets passed on. I mean, we have inherited knowledge. Why does a baby know when it's time to stand up and start walking? You know, it's not because somebody shows them it. It's because it's coded literally into your DNA. And certainly being land people is coded into our DNA. I mean, you'd see it as well with musical people who come from musical families, a tradition of music. People like that are literally born with a musical ear and an understanding of music. I'd be absolutely tone deaf but very definitely I came here, and the first thing was a very, very, very deep sense of knowing that I'd come home, a sense of belonging, and then a sense that I was just yet another link in a chain that was going to kind of serve my time here. And wow, I mean, I became an absolute hermit for about 12 years. I literally drifted away from people completely, especially when Sky went to boarding school. There are times that if I missed the postman, I could be up here for 2 weeks without speaking to another human being. And on one level, you're supposed to kind of know that that's bad or sad or bad for your mental health. Oh man, it's amazing. You know, that sense of liberation when you suddenly realize that you don't need society, that learning about yourself was way more important. I mean, look at the Witch's Creed, know thyself, you know, and do no harm. Land allows you that ability to go exploring yourself.